In the സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ ഇന്നു പട്ടം പെട്രോൾ അനൈത് മാനവ മാനവികർക്കും എന്നുടെ നൽവാഴ്ത്തുകൾ തെരുവിക്കൊള്ളുകയാണ്. A lot of initiative is being taken to promote Tamil language, Tamil studies, Tamil culture. These are worthy of commendation. We are all very, very happy about it. As our Prime Minister always says, it is the most ancient living language in the world. It is enormously rich. It's intellectual and spiritual and literary content. While in Tamil Nadu, we must continue our effort to spread Tamil in areas where it is not yet reached. And our Prime Minister, in the recently held meeting of the Chief Justices and Honorable Chief Ministers, he stressed on the need of using the state language in the high courts, because those who go and seek justice, they must know the language of justice. We have to endeavor our best to see that this language, Tamil, is introduced in the High Court of Madras. Friends, while we are all very proud of our rich heritage of Tamil, I think it is also a time to take the flag of Tamil to areas outside Tamil Nadu. Prime Minister took the initiative and set up a chair in Banaras Hindu University. It's a Subramaniam Bharati chair for the promotion of Tamil. At the instance of Prime Minister is also persuading the states, other states, to include Tamil as one of the 3 languages and give option to the students, non-Tamil students, to learn this language. The benefit of richness of Tamil must be reaped and enjoyed by the whole country. Enniye, enyanguvidu, enniyar, tinniye raag perin. If you are firm in your determination, there is nothing beyond you. Anaivarkum vanakkam. In the സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ ഇന്നു പട്ടം പെട്രോൾ അനൈത് മാനവ മാനവികർക്കും എന്നുടെ നൽവാഴ്ത്തുകൾ തെരുവിക്കൊള്ളുകയാണ്. உங்களுக்கும் உங்களுக்கு குடும்ப தினருக்கும் மற்றும் உங்கள் நண்பர்களுக்கும் இந்த நாள் மகிழ்ச்சியான நாளாக அமைகிறது. This day of pride you have earned with your hard labor, with your determination, with your commitment to your goal. You achieved it. And not only you yourself, your family, your friends, but you have made every one of us proud of you. You are now entering into a new phase of life. You will be earning your living, raising your families. Through your service and enterprise, you will be not only doing the well-being of yourself and your family, but you would be doing a great service to the country. I wish you all the best. Friends, always remember, you are the graduates of this prestigious Madras University. The Madras University is not only one of the oldest, but this university has a glorious past. Earlier, a speaker the Minister for Higher Education and Pro-Chancellor named a few luminaries among the galaxies produced by this university. This has produced leaders in all walks of life, leaders for the country, leaders in the field of knowledge. It has produced Nobel laureates. Now it is our endeavor to see that we restore the glory of this university. And I am sure you will be able to do so, and you will commit yourself to doing so. I would urge upon all those in the university, teaching, non-teaching staff, all to endeavor towards this excellence and restore the glory of this prestigious university. Vice Chancellor narrated a number of projects that the university has initiated. We are very happy about it. A lot of initiative is being taken to promote Tamil language, Tamil studies, Tamil culture, Tamil literature, old literature. These are worthy of commendation. We are all very, very happy about it. Tamil, as our Prime Minister always says, it is the most ancient living language in the world. It is enormously rich. It's intellectual and spiritual and literary content. This must spread deep and wide. While in Tamil Nadu, we must continue our effort to spread Tamil in areas where it is not yet reached. And our Prime Minister, in the recently held meeting of the Chief Justices and Honorable Chief Ministers, he stressed on the need of using the state language in the high courts, because those who go and seek justice, they must know the language of justice. And we have to endeavor our best to see that this language, Tamil, is introduced in the High Court of Madras. Chairman UGC informed me that he is persuading all the law colleges to give their degrees in their state languages. And we would like law university in Tamil Nadu also to follow the suit and give the degree to the law graduates in Tamil language. Friends, while we are all very proud of our rich heritage of Tamil, I think it is also a time to take the flag of Tamil to areas outside Tamil Nadu. You know, there is a saying that there is a lot of merit in converting the non-converted. Tamil in Tamil Nadu is good. It must spread wide and deep. But Tamil, by virtue of being the most ancient language and rich language, it must spread out to other parts of the country. Prime Minister took the initiative and set up a chair in Banaras Hindu University. It's a Subramaniam Bharati chair for the promotion of Tamil. The higher education, the Ministry of Education, Government of India, at the instance of Prime Minister, is also persuading the states, other states, to include Tamil as one of the 3 languages and give option to the students, non-Tamil students, to learn this language. And in this endeavor, I would urge upon the Honorable Chief Minister that our state government should take the initiative of setting up chairs for Tamil in universities outside Tamil Nadu. The benefit of richness of Tamil must be reaped and enjoyed by the whole country. Friends, we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, 75 years of our independence. And in this celebration, we are commemorating our forgotten heroes of independence. We are documenting and paying our homage to their great deeds, their heroic deeds and enormous sacrifices. It is their heroic deeds and enormous sacrifices which are inspirations to us to move forward and achieve the goal, what the country has set for itself in the next quarter century of what is called Amrit Kal, that a golden period. When the country has to lead the world, has to be in a position to be leading the world. And in this endeavor, Tamil Nadu, which has been a progressive state, has a very great role to play. In many areas, Tamil Nadu is way ahead many other states of the country. In the field of spread of education, in field of industrialization, in field of health, this state has done commendable achievements. And it is duly qualified to lead the country. Friends, in this 75 years of our independence, we are also trying to rediscover the forgotten glorious past of ours. This country had a glorious past, not only in terms of cultural and spiritual heritage in the field, but in all other fields as well, all other fields of human endeavor. In industry, we were way ahead the rest of the world. Our institutions in Madras Presidency, they had a seamless exchange with the most ancient seat of astronomical study at Varanasi. Robert Barker, I am telling all these names for those of you who are curious to make a note of it and do the further study. Robert Barker, astronomer, 1772 he came. When British started conquering the territory and colonizing it, they were very much interested in knowing the knowledge system and knowledge, extent of knowledge that India had achieved. In 1772, Robert Barker came to Varanasi Observatory, very old. He records it was a centuries old, several centuries old at the time. He writes a report about how advanced was the system, their calculation of planetary positions and all, the movement of planets. His report encouraged another professor of astronomy, John Flair, from Edinburgh University. He came a few years later and he has studied at length. And his report is very, very revealing. He says that the charts of the solar system, which that observatory had, dates back to 3102 before Christ. 3102 before, more than 5,000 years since today. And not only that, there he found something very interesting, that in those documents, those planetary positions, planet Jupiter had 4 satellites and planet Venus had 7. Of course, today with modern technology and all, they have many more. But at that time, the world knew only 5 satellites of Saturn. Only 5. And that encouraged Herschel. Those of you who have studied astronomy would be knowing his name. Herschel started looking into the other satellites. And a few years later, 1788, Herschel discovered the 6th satellite of Saturn, and it is named after Herschel. The fact is that 7 satellites was known here already. This has been the rich heritage of ours. They have been systematically destroyed. I would urge upon some of those graduates, those who would be going for advanced studies, doing further research, please take up the subject of studying the status of education, the status of agriculture, the status of technology, the status of industry in the pre-British Madras Presidency. And you will get to know how glorious that period has been. I think, friends, as we are marching towards, the country is marching towards the golden age, Amrit Kal, we must march with absolute confidence. Confidence in our past, glory of our past, and a determination to restore that glory once again. And I would urge Madras University to take the lead in that. Friends, those young ones, those who have been graduated today, be confident. You are at a unique epoch of history. You have a lot of opportunities. In fact, opportunities in Tamil Nadu are far more than many other parts of the state, of the country. Take on the challenge, take the risk. Don't be afraid of failure. We have all failed. I have failed, not once, multiple times. But don't let your failure daunt you, intimidate you. Failure gives you the strength. Move on. As the Prime Minister's message to the youth is, compete and conquer with firm resolve. If you have firm resolve, there is nothing beyond you. Remember, great Thiruvaruvar, when he talks about firmness of resolve, is Kuran 666. Enniye, enyangu vidu, enniyar, tinniye raag perin. If you are firm in your determination, there is nothing beyond you. You will achieve it, I am very sure. My friends, உங்கள் எதிர்காலம் சிறப்பாக என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நல்ல வாழ்த்துக்கள். நன்றி.